video. My name is Ruben and today we are on Easy Equities looking at my 3 stock picks of P, Q and R. As always, please note I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I providing any financial advice. I'm just the guy showing you how to use a website. In this instance, it's called Easy Equities. I will be providing a link down below where you can register for this website. And yeah, as always, please understand the risk that you are taking before making any sort of investment with the money that you worked hard for. You do work hell of a hard for your money, so do understand the risk that you are taking when making any sort of investment. On today's video, as mentioned, we will be looking at PQR. My personal preference for shares, or of the videos that I've made so far with regards to shares, PQR is where I put most of my money in when it comes to shares. And there's no preference to having my name starting with the R and my surname starting with the P. It's just that there are so many stocks in these 3 letters that I really enjoy investing in. But yeah, without any further ado, let's first go into a small company known as Purple Group. Purple Group Limited. The CEO of the company is actually Mr. Charles H. Savage. I have mentioned him before in one of my videos. The H actually stands for Henry. Really cool guy on Twitter, always there updating people about his company, interacting with customers that do use his product. If you're wondering what product I'm talking about, it's actually Easy Equities. Easy Equities is a subsidiary of First World Trader, which they do mention here at the bottom. First World Trader is a sub of Purple Group itself. They also have GT24/7, which I actually use for trading my currencies, commodities and indices. And let's just read here a bit about the Purple Group Limited section here. They also have Emperor Asset Management. Emperor Asset Management, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it on Easy Equities as well. The logo is a Emperor Penguin, and basically I believe it's like a bundle that you can actually purchase. But yeah, just high level what Purple Group is. They recently struck a deal with the JSE, or not the JSE, sorry, it was mentioned on the JSE, but they struck a deal with Capitec. For those of you that don't know, Capitec do not own any business banking accounts. So when customers want to deposit money into their Easy Equities account and they have a Capitec bank account, what would happen is they would have to then send money to Absa Bank, where there is a business banking account, and then that money will then go through Absa onto Easy Equities. So what Purple Group has done and what was announced on the JSE is that Easy Equities will be available on the Capitec bank account or banking app, and from their customers of Capitec will be able to invest in stocks listed on Easy Equities. So that's pretty cool, and that would be the reason for this jump over here, the 45 up to this 56%, or even from the 34 up to here to around the 53 cents that we have now. If we go to the 6-month view, which we are on, look at the share price here. 16th of March it was at 32 cents. If you had purchased a stock then, share price is now at 53 cents. That's a 20-cent increase, which is about 67% back on your money if you had invested in the Purple Group on the 16th of March. As mentioned in my previous video, here's the cap. You're only allowed to spend up to 15,000 Rand per transaction. So yeah, that's per transaction though. That's my first stock, which is Purple Group Limited. Oh, and another fun fact about Purple Group Limited, how could I forget this? Purple Group Limited, as a non-executive board member, who I really do respect, his name is Magale Bonang Magale. He's currently the Chancellor at the University of Free State. He, in my opinion, is one of the best business leadership guys or leaders in South Africa. He's somebody that I admire, somebody that I've been following in the industry for quite some time, and I consider him the top 1 business leader in South Africa. And yeah, hopefully one day get to meet him. or have a cup of coffee with him. Really, really have a massive amount of respect for him. He's done a lot for a lot of businesses in South Africa and actually taken them out from where they were and put them on the next tier. I believe he's also a non-executive member at First Rand. But yeah, you guys can go Google him. Whenever somebody mentions Bonang, I keep on thinking of Mr. Bonang Mahale or Professor Bonang Mahale. Anyway, I've already typed up my second stock, which is Q for Quilter. Quilter, since there's not much options on Easy Equities for the Qs, the only other stock that was listed was Quantum Foods. As you guys might have seen in my previous video, I actually make mention of Quantum Foods, so instead of making 2 videos in a row about them, I decided to go with Quilter. Quilter, like my ABC video where I mentioned Coronation, Quilter, formerly known as Old Mutual Wealth Management Limited, is a financial services company formed to take over the UK wealth management business of Old Mutual. It's listed on the London Stock Exchange and it has a secondary listing on the JSE, hence the reason why it's on Easy Equities here. Unfortunately, on the Easy Equities website, they don't make mention or anything about Quilter, so a lot of people don't actually know about this particular stock. If we go through to the 1 month view, it's up now by about 2.63%. If we go through to the 6 month view, you can see it's down by 1.47%. But in actuality, what I want to look at is the bottom here, which is at 20.79, and it's currently priced at 31. That there's about a 50% increase from 10 rand increase here. That's just 50% growth. So if you had invested in the stock in March, on the 23rd of March, you would have made about 50% back in the money that had you invested. Just high level, what products they actually offer. It's asset management, wealth management, life insurance, savings, and investment. A cool thing about Quilter and how I actually stumbled upon them was the fact that in my final year, I have a degree in actuarial and financial mathematics, and in my final year there was a module called financial engineering, and one of the topics that, or one of the books that was recommended for one of the topics was a book called Securitization. And the author of that book was Paul W. Feeney. Paul Feeney is the CEO of Quilter, and in the book it actually tells you how to actually hedge your bets, and yeah, really informative. I really enjoyed the book, and since then I've been using that book for some of my research that I do in my spare time. But yeah, that's how I got onto Quilter. Let me know down below if you guys have heard about Quilter before. But yeah, that's just on Quilter. And then the last one here for my R is Remgrow. As you guys might know, I'm a big fan of REITs, which is real estate investment trusts. One of the reasons that I don't or didn't invest in Easy Properties is because I didn't see the value in Easy Properties, and I get more of a kick from my REITs. So when comparing the two, it was better for me to actually be investing in REITs. The reason why I'm saying this is because a previous video as well of mine, I actually make mention of Redefined Properties. If I were to choose 2 stocks between Remgrow and Redefined Properties, I would go for Redefined Properties as my first choice stock. But since I've created a video on that there, I believe it's episode 1 of the series, I'm not gonna do it again. So yeah, just one of the things there. So anyway, Remgrow Limited. Remgrow Limited is an investment holding company based in Stellenbosch. It has interests in banking, financial services, packaging, glass products, medical services, mining, petroleum, beverage, food, and personal care. Its net income based in 2015 was at around 8.71 billion. And why I invest in Remgrow is because they have a massive portfolio. As you can see at the bottom of here, the company investment portfolio includes over 30 investee companies. The company focuses on approximately 7 industries, including food, liquor and home care, banking, healthcare, insurance, industrial infrastructure, and media and sport. Its investment consists of both listed and unlisted companies. The company's subsidiaries include RCL Foods, I made a video on that there, Wispeco Holdings Proprietary Limited. The company invests in Mediclinic International Limited, RMB Holdings Limited, RMI Holdings Limited, Unilever, and Air Products South Africa Proprietary Limited, among others. The percentage in which they own RCL Foods is at about 78%. They don't mention Distel Group here. Distel Group, they have about a 31% share in that there. Unilever is at about 26% share that they own. RMB Holdings is at about 28.2%, but they did go through a unbundling of RMB Holdings. A lot of people were asking me on Instagram whether RM or RMH is a good buy when the price dropped. What happened there is they went through an unbundling, RMB Holdings and Remgro, because they felt that the price of their share was overly discounted. So yeah, the unbundling and stuff, I'll put a link down below for you guys to actually read about, but in my opinion, it wasn't a good buy. I think the true value of that share is now at around 4 rand. I believe it was in upwards more than 40 bucks before the drop, and people thought it was like a discount sale or a Black Friday special. It wasn't. But anyway, they also hold about a 13.5% share in First Rand, Remgro, that is. Mediclinic, as mentioned here, it's about a 42% share. And yeah, Petroleum, Total South Africa, they got a shareholding in that there. RMI Holdings, which is this year, it's about 30%. And this is actually RMI Holdings is a holding. Basically, this year holds Discovery Limited, MMI Holdings, which is your Momentum, and then Outsurance and the RMB Structured Insurance. So yeah, basically Remgro's got their finger all over the market in various different sectors. I like to think of them as a bundle of stock, which is kind of cool for me. But yeah, it's just an investment company that's invested in multiple different products. If I go to the 6-month view, guys might be wondering, why am I putting money into something that's continuously declining? As mentioned, they have their finger in a lot of stuff. So for my personal thing, diversification of stock, I would say, just to add this here part of that diversification that I'm trying to achieve, Remgro has been one of the guys that always is somewhere where I put my money in. Anyway, on the 23rd of March, the price was at 110 Rand. It's now priced at 91 Rand. That's a 20 Rand decline. I'll say it's about a 26% drop. Comment down below to correct me. I don't use a calculator though when I do calculate the percentages, so at any time if you think or you know I'm not quoting the correct percentage, please let me know down below. And yeah, that's the end of my video now. You guys can see my 3 stocks were Purple Group Limited, Q was Quilter, and R was Remgro. If I were to make it on my absolute favorite stocks, it would be Purple Group. Second would have been, I think I would have still stuck with Quilter, and the last one would have been Redefined Properties for my R. In any event, guys, if you did enjoy the video, please smash a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.